anything specific, about a coach, give a certain message, when you have kind of a unique, spot in the schedule here?
Well, I don't think we change anything. I think we go out and play the game that we've been playing, continue to improve. And I know the schedule's strange, but the alternative was not playing everybody in the conference. So it seems to me it's a pretty good compromise.
What's it like going from, we're saying it's 86 here, and then you're going to be going to, we heard the forecast maybe is snow flurries in Logan, Utah, two different extremes, right?
Yeah, well, that's the Mountain West, and it shouldn't affect the way we play. Nobody likes it. It's unpleasant to play in the cold, but it's cold for both teams. So that it's just kind of like, well, we just kind of got to suck it up and play our best game.
When you took this job, is this what you envisioned for weather and the field conditions and all that stuff?
Well, I knew it'd be pretty decent here. I wasn't always sure about on the road.
Coach, how do you feel personally, just how you've grown last year compared to now?
Yeah, there's been a ton of growth. And it's exciting to watch the girls and to see them improve every single week. Pitching, the defense, the offense, all three facets have really improved steadily, not just over the course of this season, but the previous season as well. And it's fun, that there's definitely some excitement to be involved in a team that's on their way up.
There's been so much talk just right here about culture and chemistry. Is that something that you tried to influence them on, or did that just happen?
Yeah, they do a great job. We have great leadership, and we've challenged our leadership, and they rise to the challenge every single time. That's just who they are. So we trust them to be able to guide this team, to lead this team. We're all on the same page. We all have the same goals. So I'm really proud of our leadership and the strides that they've made. And we still have more ahead of us. We're not done. We're not satisfied with where we're at, but we've come a long ways.
A lot of people talk about we just want a shot in the tournament, but as you just mentioned, you have goals. Is the goal just to get in that top six, or is it more than that?
Oh, it's more than that. I think we look at this team and we think, no, we can win that tournament. I think that's anybody's game. And I think when you look at, you guys mentioned the standings. When you look at the standings, what is it, like one game separates like 5-6 teams? It really truly is. This conference is wide open. You could be down in 6th or 7th place, and then the next week you could be in 2nd or 3rd. That's how close the conference is contested.
I remember when I talked to you last time, you were talking about at that point that the pitching, in your opinion, was coming along. Okay. So here we are. You're in the grind, right? The conference grind here.
Yes.
Does every series kind of seem to take on a little more importance now?
Yeah, I think so. I think with how the weekend went this past weekend, I think we're just trying to make sure that we're doing or winning the series of every single team that we play, so just make sure that we're at least in the top 6 for the Mountain West tournament.
I know you guys, you dropped 2 and 3, right, this past weekend, but you got the win, in that finale, and I'm sure that made for a happy trip back. And is it something that you can kind of carry a little momentum from, you think?
Yeah, I think for sure, just keeping that confidence going, rolling into this week against San Jose and Utah State. So just trying to have fun and just keep the momentum going.
A little quirk in the schedule here, where you have a conference game, or 2 midweek, and then 2 on the weekend. What do you think about the way the schedule aligns this week?
I think it's okay. We're just going to try to play our game and just keep it simple, try to at least get 3 or 4 wins out of this series. So just trying to play our game and keep it simple.
And we were talking about the weather. How exciting to come out here and see sunny skies.
Yeah.
Field looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful, yes. We're so excited instead of having the rain. So we're excited to get out on the sunny field this weekend.
How do you feel personally this year compared to last year?
I feel like personally, just myself, just trying to stay consistent, especially at the plate. Just trying to do my best and produce runs for my team and just play solid defense as well.
I was going to bring up that too. You've been doing a lot on the defensive end as well. We've seen some plays that are, I think you made SportsCenter top 10 at one point or something.
Yeah.
So how has that been? Have you made any changes to your defensive game?
No, I don't think so. I think I've just been trying to be more aggressive and come through the balls and just trying to make the plays for my pitchers. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Do you feel like you've taken on more of a leadership role this year?
Yeah, I think so, especially being a senior. And then we have a lot of newcomers this year and transfers as well. So just trying to play a key role, especially being a shortstop. That's mainly the leader of the team, especially in the infield. So just trying to play that role and do my best to especially lead the freshmen as well.
Okay. Good.
Thanks, Lily. You guys got off to pretty good start there in conference play. You know, maybe a tough weekend last week, but you finished with a win in that series. Where does that put the team out mentally heading to this week?
You know, I think it's just continuing to just put the work in, and like we've said before, it's anybody's game, and so we really can't go into any series without a serious mindset and knowing that we have to win each and every game as a team and as a whole, just coming in with the same mindset every time that we play somebody, because you never know what's going to happen. So.
This little quirk in the schedule here, kind of your take on playing midweek conference and then two, weekend.
I kind of think it's a little weird, playing two of our conference teams in the same week is kind of a little bit weird to me. But I mean, you just got to keep working. We knew that this was our schedule, so we just got to continue to put the work in, come out strong for our home series on Wednesday, and then go to Utah and beat them. Keep working.
I know that you guys, most teams talk about taking it one game at a time, one pitch at a time. But could there be some, I don't know, I guess advantage? I don't know if advantage is the right word, but it maybe add a sense of urgency when you do kind of maybe take a peek at the standings and know where you're at and know that you got, you guys are kind of in the middle of the pack a little bit right now, and only 6 teams make it. Is there a little bit of an urgency maybe that kind of hits you at that point?
As an upperclassman, yeah, I'd say it hits me a little more, with that sense to win, and that sense, like you said, a sense of urgency to continue to keep pushing my teammates to do their best. We only have a couple more weekends left in our conference and everything too, so that's even more of an incentive just to continue to put the work in and continue to go out each and every day and have fun with each other, because it's not gonna ever last. So softball's a small sport for us, and we don't always get the chance to come out here on the field, so taking every day to be grateful to God for giving us this opportunity. So.
When you came out here today and see this field and this weather,
yes,
reaction?
It's very nice right now. I'd rather deal with heat than any type of cold weather, especially when we go to Utah. I cannot stand cold weather, so it'll be nice just to be able to practice today in this heat and get used to it, and hopefully Wednesday's a beautiful day as well. So.
Your teammates have talked about the leadership on this team and just having a better understanding. So what do you think has caused all of that? Have you guys come together and talked about that, or is it just sort of organically happening?
I think it's a little bit of both. We've had meetings at the beginning of the year, and just Coach Stacy's continued to push us upperclassmen too as well to be the leaders of this team and continue to take charge. So I think just organically as well, everybody's continually putting the work in and continuing to get better. So I think that's helped us as well. And just having faith in one another, Vanessa Hernandez, she came out this week really strong too. So that was really good for us. And I think as a team leader, it was really good to see one of our upperclassmen come out and do that. So.
And your teammates have also expressed that the new people that have come in, it's been an instant connection. What do you think it is about this team that makes that transition so easy?
I think it's more of our chemistry. We have a lot of new people, so it was a bit of a challenge at first, just trying to get everybody's mindset on the same page. But as we've grown and as we've come through this conference, I think it's really been a help to us that our coaches are continually putting us together. We've continued to do the things necessary in order to be a good team as well. So it's just the chemistry, I would say, is starting to really come together, and we're just continuing to foster that. So.
Schedule here this week, you got 4 games, 2 midweek, 2 on the weekend, 1 at home. What do you think about the scheduling spot for you guys?
I think it's the first year that we've had a schedule like this. I've played in the Mountain West for a while, but it's all leading up to a conference tournament, which is great for not only me this year being able to play, but also the future of Mountain West. So whatever we can do to make that happen is huge.
Are you at that point in the season where you kind of start glancing at the standings a little bit? Because I know, top 6 make it into the conference tourney, top 2 get that first round. Are you starting to kind of see where you guys stack up?
I don't necessarily think so. I think we're trying to take it one pitch at a time, one game at a time. Every game is important, and Coach really emphasizes that with us. Every pitch counts, every game counts, and we're trying to keep that mindset.
When you get to this point in the season, what's the key to kind of finishing strong from your experience as a softball player?
I think the key is just take care of your body. Take care of your body every single day, and our training staff does that. And really connecting with your teammates too. And it's really easy to divide as a team, but our team is stronger than ever, and we want to keep that going.
What's your reaction coming out here today and seeing this sky, seeing this field, and the weather?
It's gorgeous. I have not spent very much time in California until this year, so to have this weather is just really, really grateful for it and really blessed.
Does it almost feel like the season's really starting because the weather's getting good?
I mean, I think so a little bit. I think we can definitely feel that we're, I think, past that halfway mark now, but I think like just to keep it going and be blessed with this type of weather is amazing.
And you've been coming on, in the circle here recently. What's been, I guess, has anything changed, or is there something that's working for you right now compared, to maybe early in the season or just, at this point in the year?
I don't know necessarily that anything has really changed. I mean, to have the infield behind me making the plays, the outfield ready for the 1 or 2 balls they're going to get during the game is huge. And I mean, my coaches, we do a ton of behind the scenes work that no one really gets to see. But yeah, I don't think anything's changed. Just keep on keeping on.
What's been the key then to your success recently?
Definitely my defense. My coaches keeping me in it. I mean, I was hurt a lot previously in my career, so for them to keep me in the moment, in these big moments that I haven't really gotten to experience, has been huge.
When you said the team's stronger than ever, why is that?
I think the leadership. I think when I came in, there was never a moment where I didn't feel welcome. I think the coaches have created a culture that's really strong here, and like the leaders have really bought into it. And so the leadership for me to come in and feel that has been huge, and everyone else can feel it too.
Okay, good.